Hey, y'all, pray having a blessed day. Okay, amen, somebody. Me and Larry on a ride, and we always have interesting conversations, y'all. And my baby got something he want to say. Okay.
All right, so today my wife and I was riding, and we were talking about when we were young and the people we chose to be with, etc., right? And I was telling her that when I was young, I had high self-esteem but low self-value. There's a difference. Don't confuse the two, because you can have a lot of self-esteem about yourself and you're not, always me head down, but you still don't see yourself as what you are. You still don't value yourself as what you are. Other people see your potential more than you. You get what I'm saying? So one of the things that had to happen in life in order to get me to that point was I was placed around people who were trying to destroy my self-esteem, and they couldn't do that, but no one ever celebrated my value. No one ever taught me that, man, you somebody. Like, as soon as I started trying to act like I was somebody, I had people around me telling me, don't think you all that. Like, I came up around people in communities where everybody told us, don't think you all that. Don't act like you more than what you are. Instead of telling us, no, you should be all that. No, you should feel like you somebody. Teaching them and teaching me how to value myself. And once I know how to value myself, I'm just not going to give myself up to anybody. I'm not just going to lay down with something that's beneath me because I value me. You understand? I'm not going to associate myself with stuff and people and in around areas that's just beneath me. So the worst thing you ever can do is teach a child or teach a young person, don't act like you all that. No, teach them that they're all that. Teach them that they're somebody. You understand? So we done confuse self-esteem with self-value. There's two different ideals right there. There's two different, I'm telling you, because a little girl or a little boy, nobody ever talk about the little boy. Everybody talk about the little girl. You got to build up her self-esteem. But nobody even talking about building up the boy's self-value, self-worth. Him seeing himself as being somebody worthy of having anybody he want or having anything he want. You understand what I'm saying? Versus telling them, don't act like you all that. Don't get beside yourself. All that stuff that y'all know we tell in our community. All right? So this Larry, man, I just wanted to say that while I was riding. Never confuse the two, self-esteem with self-value or self-worth. Those are two separate ideas, man. And we, as the adults, as the grandparents, as the parents, we must always be instilling self-esteem and self-value, self-worth into the younger people, just so when they get older, they're not just giving of themselves to things and people that's less than them, because they can feel they all that, but they still associate with things beneath them because they don't value themselves. They don't see themselves as something greater. And there's a law. They say you will never outgrow your self-image. A person will never outgrow the self-image. So if a person don't see themselves as successful or see themselves as great or see themselves as exotic, they're going to be with everything else. They're not going to walk and operate in an exotic mindset. All right? So this Larry, man, I just wanted to share that with somebody. I hope it helps somebody, man. Peace.
Amen, somebody.